Hello, what's up, faces? Welcome back to a new video. Tigon here, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 3 secret sniper tips that are freaking amazing and crazy. So the very first one we're going to be going ahead with is the weapon swap. After you take a shot, simply weapon swap. And now it's not just to look cool or flashy, it's to actually go ahead and be able, dang, I missed both of this, to actually go ahead and be able to change your speed. So one, you get a speed boost, which of course is nice because you're gonna be able to run and get to your next target faster. But the other thing is you get a speed boost, and if someone's eyeing you, which they most likely are, because you're sniping, when you're sniping, you're vulnerable because you're in your scope and you can't see anything else. Especially if you're on an iPad where the field of view is not as wide, you pretty much are, a sitting duck. So by going ahead and weapon swapping, you're able to get out of a situation faster and able to utilize movement well. Now, that's a pretty simple one, right? But I do have a pretty nasty one that I have rarely see anyone use on mobile. I figured people might do it subconsciously, but here we go. So, especially if you're holding, which you can go ahead and do in certain situations is, let's say you're aiming down long range, right? You can literally go ahead and rotate your thumb. So if someone's too long range, rotate it to get on target. Instead of swiping, literally just rotate your thumb. You're able to get on target. It's kind of interesting. I don't know that many people that use it. And not even just rotating your thumb. You just rotating your wrist. I mean, that's a little bit more, but rotating your thumb allows you to make very precise shots. And it's almost like you're using a mouse and keyboard because, with a mouse, sometimes people wrist aim. So you're able to get really nice and precise shots this way. Now, the very last tip is something I've spoke about before. I'm not too sure too many people saw, but basically your shoot button side. Depending on where you put your shoot button will affect your sniping and AR gameplay alike. But for sniping specifically, if you have your shoot button on the left side, it's gonna make longer range shots easier because you have way more room to move your thumb and you're able to move it way more accurately. And on the right side, it's going to allow you to make more stable shots and make them quicker and faster. So you'll see a lot of aggressive snipers use shoot button on the right side, especially if you're like a close range sniper. Like me, I close range snipe a lot, so I would have my shoot button on the right side, especially when I played phone a lot. And it just made it way easier because it's mentally easier to have everything on the same side. You're aiming your shoot and then to go ahead and hit the shot. Whereas it's a bit harder when someone's a bit close range to you. I don't know why, but it's a bit harder to actually go ahead and hit that shot if the shoot button's on the left side. Now, you definitely can do it, but you're gonna see a lot of play styles based upon this. So for example, snipers like 𝓢𝓮𝓽𝓽𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼, and 𝓢𝓮𝓽𝓽𝓽𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼, they have their shoot buttons on the left side, and they usually go ahead and try to hit long range shots more so than close range. And even if they hit close range ones, it's not you're not doing too much crazy movement in the close range. I mean, yeah, they might do something, like a really nice slide or something, but not too much crazy movement with the close range snipes. You'll see Money and 3 more have it on the right side, and they do use a lot of movement and they're sniping. Now, this might not be a conscious thing they're doing, but it does definitely make it easier to go ahead and have a lot of movement when your sniper shoot button is on the right side. Now, keep in mind that for gyro and flat players, this doesn't count. It's changed because flat, you really don't have to worry about the restrictions of holding in your thumb, and this is what causes it. And when playing gyro, you have another aiming tool, so you're not really restricted by that as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. But with that being said, Adi. Oh no, I missed. Peace.